What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jonah, and I'm back with another video on my dreads and to discuss my dread journey. I think I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about today. So stay tuned. Alright YouTube, so real quick, I just want to say if you haven't done so already, please subscribe, smash that like button. I'm gonna be putting out, a lot of stuff going forward, mainly about dreads. Unless you guys tell me that you guys would like to see a vlog, then I'd go ahead and do that. So it's my 1 month. I guess you could say it's my 1 month anniversary. I don't know if you want to call it that or not. It's been a month now that I started my dread journey, and it's been a lot of fun. I've had some moments where I'm just like, man, I just want to get rid of them. I'm tired. And not so much because of the hair itself, more because, alright, when I got them started, it was my son's birthday. And my next retwist was supposed to be a week and a half before my best friend's wedding. So I waited until pretty much the day before the wedding to get my next my retwist. So in the interim of all of that, it kind of sucked because my hair was just all over the place. It was frizzy, itching like crazy. It had what I thought was built up, but turns out that it wasn't. And I'll explain some of that later when I go over one of the things that I'm using. But it was just, I was just like, man, I don't want to do this anymore because I couldn't wash my hair. I was dying to wash it. It was just a mess, man. It was just a mess. And thankfully, though, I got through it. I was doing some research on the connection between this spirituality and your hair. So it turns out now, you guys let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. I'd love to learn more about it, as I feel as though I'm a very spiritual person. I kind of like everything about spirituality, and just finding peace within oneself. So the connection that I found between this being spiritual and having long hair, more specifically having knotted or locked hair, was that when you have long hair or knotted long hair or locks, your intuition level kind of rises over when you have just short hair and you have your hair cut off. From what I've been seeing and reading is that because you are just you're, as being a human being, you are just full of different energy, positive energy, negative energy, neutral energy, all types of energy, and you're just kind of putting that out there. Your hair is actually the antennas of your body. So negative energy that gets out is being transmitted through your hair. If you're communicating with the universe, God, well, whatever it is that you believe in, you're doing it through your hair. Here's an example. Did some YouTube searching on this Chief Indian. The Chief Indian pretty much said the story of the Indians having long hair, and I may be twisting this up, but apparently they went into the military here in the U.S., and the U.S. was doing like a study on the Indians on having long hair and short hair and their intuitions and whatnot. But anyway, so when they entered into the military, they cut their hairs, and what happened was that when they were out in the woods and training and stuff like that, they lost all types of intuition and trying to figure out where the enemy was coming from and things like that. So it was almost like their hair was like talking to the trees and feeling the vibes from their surroundings, so they knew exactly where enemies was coming and stuff like that. So when they cut it off, they lost all of that. But then they did another study where the same Indians that grew out their hair the way they've had it before, and they were able to track the enemies, where they were coming, which way they're headed, and things like that. So it was interesting to me once I came across that, because like that's something that I would love to feel. I would love to be outside in my yard or whatnot, or in the park, and just kind of getting that good vibe from the universe and from my surroundings, So that actually was what kept me going through this first month, and actually is going to keep me going moving forward, because I actually want to feel that. Like I actually want to see what it's like to get that connection to the cosmos and the universe and all this energy that's surrounding us. So that was pretty exciting, and that's what kind of kept me on my journey. Let's discuss my hair. As you can see, it's kind of longer. Not kind of, it's actually a lot longer than what it was before. If you haven't checked out my last video, it was the first one that I did where I was talking about my dread journey and why I started it. You should go check it out, because you'll see how long my hair has grown. Literally, my hair probably was about this long curled, right? With the curl pattern to start your locks. It was probably about this long. And now look at it, like it's crazy long. And I actually got a lot more, because when I started it, I didn't have this much. The boxes were actually a lot bigger. So backstory to that. When I went to get my retwist done, the loctician, I went to the same salon, had a new loctician, just because the one that I originally went to was just busy, so I went to a new loctician, which I actually loved her. She did an amazing job. As you can see, I love the way my hair is. I actually like the way, how, I guess, thin or maybe small, I don't know what you want to say it is. I'm assuming, and I'm pretty sure that as they grow, they'll get thicker. But I don't want, really thick locks. Anyway, so I went to a new one, and when she was washing my hair, she tells me, and surprisingly to me, my hair wasn't as coarse as I thought it was. So she told me that as soon as she washes my hair, the twists are gonna come right out. Which kind of sucked, because I was really looking forward to that wash, man. I mean, you guys know, when you guys starting it off, or even now, man, you go a week or 2, 3 weeks, man. I went the whole month without washing my hair, man, and that was horrible. You just dying to wash your hair, man. So we washed it, she washed it as good as she possibly could without having to unravel it. We went ahead and, started the twist, and actually what she ended up doing was, which I think she should have actually just went ahead and just washed my hair anyway. But I think she actually took apart my dreads anyway and just started from scratch, because initially they weren't like this. You see how, let me see if I can kind of focus in on it. Boom. You see how it's kind of like a little thin, the hair. Let me go on this side and do it with this hand. You see that? When they first started, they were a lot thicker than this, which I really didn't like, and I was hoping that they were gonna stay that way. But so it looks like she actually took them apart and just retwisted them, which I loved. But yeah, so they're pretty long. I still got on the side, well, I'll do a little 360 in a second so you can see, but I still got some budding on the side, some small little ones that are, just curled up. And some of them, I think it's like, here it is, like this one, where, man, if I can get it going. It looks like, shoot, this one may be budding in the end. I don't know, it might, and also this one over here. But yeah, I've had a good time, and it's been fun. The build-up part. I thought I was having build-up because when I went and scratched it or something, when I went and did one of these, just kind of just, dug in there, and they didn't really do scratching, obviously, but when I dug in there, anyway, I would come out with a bunch of, like, white grime, and it was oily and stuff, so I thought it was this moisturizer that I was using, but it turns out that my scalp was actually dry, and that's what I was actually digging up, was dry scalp. And I thought I was actually overspraying with my moisturizer, but I was wrong. So the loctician told me, listen, spray out to the root of the hair, because what I would do is I would spray from a good distance, probably, you know, maybe about this far out. I'd spray my moisturizer, and it was just getting on the hair. It wasn't really getting on the root. So she told me to just make sure that I'm getting it on the root of the head to keep the head moisturized. So that's what I've been doing. I depending on what it is I've been doing that day. So for example, on a typical week, I'd probably moisturize my hair every other day. You guys let me know if I'm doing that wrong or not, because again, I'm doing this to learn as I go and get some feedback from you guys who have experience. So I moisturize every other day, but if I'm active or I've been outside for too long, like yesterday was here in New York, man, it's hot as hell. I think everywhere else is hot as hell too. But yesterday, I had some work to do, some drone work to do. I went and took care of that, and then I came home and started to mow the lawn. So I was out in the sun beaming on my head all day, and I figured, you know what, I gotta re-moisturize it again. I wasn't gonna moisturize it yesterday because I had done it the day before, but because I was in the sun all day, I figured that might have dried out my scalp a little bit more being in the sun. So I went ahead and moisturized it again. So depending on what I've been doing, it will determine whether I moisturize it, you know, more than 4 or 5 times a week. Here is what I've been using. Is the, let me see. Shoot, I don't want the light to kind of mess it up. But it probably is. Let me see. See if I can. There you go. So that is what I've been using, and it's actually pretty good. It smells really good. It smells like, you know, the coconut, and I like it. I think it's been doing a job. I actually think that's what helped my hair grow a lot faster. And I know everybody kind of wants to speed through this stage, you know, or the little starting stages, because your hair is just not where you would like for it to be. But I like it, man. I've enjoyed every step of the way thus far, and like I said, I think that's been helping me my hair grow. So real quick, look, check it out. I can move my hair. Before I couldn't do that; it was just stuck in place. That's pretty awesome. Let's see. Let me go ahead and give you guys. Shoot, I can't do this holding a camera. Since I'm sitting on my kitchen table, I'll just back the chair up real quick and do one of these. So the front, that's the right side, back, all right, there you guys have it. Bring the chair back. So there you guys have it. There's my hair. There's my 1 month update. Let me know what you guys thought of the video. Please smash the like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and leave some comments below, man. I just really want to get interactive with you guys, and just kind of learn a lot from you guys, and just get some feedback from you. So thanks you guys for watching. Subscribe, smash the like button for me, and you know, let me know if you guys would like to see some vlog updates from me. I'd love to do that, but so far it's looking like I'm just going to be doing monthly updates on my dread journey. So take care, guys. Peace.